In another one of our top stories, police have released this new footage of a person of interest in the Brown University shooting. These videos were taken hours before the first 911 call came in on Saturday. The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and a conviction.
We're asking everyone in Rhode Island and beyond to review the new images of the suspect, share them on social media, and come forward if you have any information.
CBS News correspondent Tom Hansen joins us live from Providence, Rhode Island, once again with an update on all of this. Tom, good morning. I'm curious how furious students are that the shooter is still out there. Update us on that and where the investigation goes from here.
What you heard in that press conference last night, a $50,000 reward to anyone who can provide information on the man who was shown in those videos and images. That man walking along the street near the site of the incident, he was donned in black, he had a mask on, so there aren't a lot of identifying features that anyone can really use in order to provide information, but that is the best video that we have seen so far of the person who is believed to be the suspected shooter who carried this out. That's what FBI personnel think. They think that he is the shooter. Now, you know, this has obviously been a roller coaster of emotions for all of the students here, the students who are still left. In fact, many of the students so scared, so stressed out from all of this that they have actually left campus early. But for those who remain, you know, they have the question of having the opportunity to walk around after the lockdown lifted, only to find out that the person of interest yesterday was not actually the right person. And by yesterday, I, of course, mean overnight from Sunday into Monday, when in law enforcement revealed that that was a person that no longer they believed was connected to the case. Now, we also learned of the two students who died in that shooting. Ella Cook, a sophomore, 19 years old. Mukhammad Aziz Umurzokov, freshman, 18 years old. Two people who passed away from the wounds from that awful shooting. We spoke to one of the friends of Umurzokov. Here's what he had to say about his friend.
I didn't even think I was saying bye to him for winter break then, much less, you know, forever. Yeah. And then I never did see him tomorrow. And that is awful and devastating. And that should never have to be a concern.
Errol, Brown University is a tight-knit community. It's a very small school. Just a few thousand kids go here. So understandably, everyone knows everyone, and everyone is very, very shattered from the events that unfolded over the weekend.
Yeah, Tom, it's absolutely understandable. Thank you for your reporting. We now want to speak with Nadia Patel. She's a student at Brown University, also lived in the same dorm building as Mukhammad Aziz Umurzokov, had a chemistry class with him. Nadia, good morning to you and welcome. I just want to kind of share my condolences for you and what you and your friends are going through. How are you feeling today, and what is replaying in your mind right now?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Honestly, all of us have been pretty shaken up from this experience. We were all in different locations, but we're kind of coming together in the form of a community, or what community we can form during this difficult time. As for what's been replaying in my head, it's honestly been the last interactions that I've had with Mukhammad. The day before the shooting occurred, I remember me and my friends were actually having a Christmas gathering. And we went to my dorm to get some materials. And I remember I saw Mukhammad and waved to him while he was on the stairs, and he was talking to his friends or family. And I mean, I didn't know that that was the last time I was going to see him.
We heard another friend of his in the previous report share some details about not realizing it was the last time they would see Mukhammad. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Mukhammad was genuinely one of the most driven people I had known. Like me, he was a pre-med. We were in very similar classes. One of them was general chemistry. We would always, you know, stay up late in our common lounge talking about our upcoming midterm and how we were stressed together. He was always someone that you could talk to about anything. And I remember one time we had stayed up till almost 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. And he was just always someone that was offering support. He'll be someone that is missed.
Now, you had said this isn't the first time you've experienced an active shooter situation. How do you cope with that reality, and what's your response to the shooter still being on the loose?
Yeah. So my first active shooter situation was actually when I was shadowing an endocrinologist at the hospital. And in that moment, you think, oh, it's one and done. But to be in the situation again, it's so disheartening. I know I'm not the only one who's been in more than one active shooter situation, which is unfortunate. There's been many others, which I wish wasn't the case. But now knowing that, when I'd woken up when I was in my dorm under lockdown, and finding out they had someone in custody, only that wasn't the person who was responsible for this devastating attack. It's just so scary because we had gone to the dining hall that day. I had come back and then I left later that day. But just to know that they're still out there and we don't know where they are, that's a problem.
Well, Nadia, I appreciate you speaking with us at such a difficult time. It takes a lot of power and strength to speak out loud like this, and I'm grateful for it. Please do stay safe and keep us posted on how you progress in the weeks ahead.
Thank you so much. Take care.